everyone, I am Meenakshi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will solve one more question of CodeZinger using JavaScript. Here question is find a string within a string. It means we have already given two strings s1 and s2. We will search for an occurrence of the second string within a first string, and we will not use system library for the implementation. Then it means we have already given two strings. CodeZinger University. This is a first string and Zinger is a second string. Then we will find the occurrence of the second string. It means Zinger within a first string. CodeZinger University. As usual, for writing the solution, we will read this input by readline function, which is already declared here in line number 17 to 19. Let our first variable is s1. Then we will invoke the readline function. And another variable is s2. Then we will invoke readline function. We have s1 and s2 parameters in solution function because we will pass s1 and s2 variables as parameter of solution function, in which we will simply console both the values. It means s1 and s2 by using console.log. First we will print s1 and s2. Then after declaration of solution function, we will invoke this function in res variable in line number 30. Here we will pass s1 and s2. Let's check the output. Yes, we have both the inputs. Then we will use these inputs here in solution function for finding the occurrence of the s2 in s1. We will declare a variable. Let L1 is a variable. L1 is a variable in which we will assign s1 dot length. It means s1 length will be L1. Another variable is L2. Then we will assign s2 dot length in this variable. Then we will declare another variable for finding the difference between s1. It means L1 minus L2. Let L is a variable in which we will find L1 minus L2. Then we will handle first edge case. It means if L2 is greater than L1, then we will return -1. If here we will use if conditional statement, then the condition will be if L1 is less than to L2, then we will return -1 because condition will be false according to question. Then we will terminate this if conditional statement here. Then another condition is first we will iterate every element, or we will access every element present in string. Then character will be, then we will use for loop. Then in this loop we will declare a I variable which is initialized by 0 because we will iterate every character. That's why we will use I initialized by 0. Then condition will be, it will check all the element. Then we will write I is less than or equal to L. Then for increment the value of I, then we will use post increment operator here. Then we will declare another variable j. In this loop we will use another loop in which first we will declare a variable j which is initialized by 0. Then here the condition will be j should be less than to L2. Then we will increment the value of j. Then in this loop, first we will declare the condition by using if conditional statement. First we will check if S2 is present in S1 or not. For this, we will write S1 I plus j is not equal to S2. Then here is condition. Then we will terminate this loop. By using break keyword, we can terminate this loop. Another condition will be if j is equal to L2. J is equal to L2. Then we will return I. For this, we will write return I because we will print that string or character. Then we will use break keyword for terminating the loop here. Then another condition will be we will use if conditional statement. Then if I is equal to L and another condition will be j is not equal to L2. Then we will return -1. Let's check the output. Yes. Let's check all the test cases which are provided by Codezinger in this question. Yes. Basically, we have to find the occurrence of S2 within S1. For this, first we will declare the variable L1, L2 and L. First, in L1, we will assign the S1 length and L2, we will assign the S2 length. Then we will find the difference between L1 minus L2. Then we will write the first condition. If L2 is greater than L1, then we will return -1. Then we will iterate every character present in string. Then we will declare a variable which is finding every character in a particular string. It means Codezinger University. All these are string and in which we will check every character. Then we will check if S1 is not equal to S2. Then we will break this instruction. Then if j is equal to L2, then we will return this I. It means then next condition will be if I is equal to 1, then j is not equal to L2. Then we will return -1. Then in Hindi, I will explain this question in Hindi also. इस क्वेश्चन में हमारे पास दो स्ट्रिंग थी S1 एंड S2. कोडजिंगर यूनिवर्सिटी S1 स्ट्रिंग है और S2 जिंगर है. हम चेक करेंगे क्या अकर करती है S2 S1 में. इसके लिए हम पहले इनकी लेंथ को L1 और L2 डिक्लेयर कर रहे हैं. इट मींस L1 यहाँ S1 की लेंथ होगी, L2 यहाँ S2 की लेंथ होगी. Then we will find the difference between L1 minus L2. Because इससे क्या होगा, जो एक्स्ट्रा स्ट्रिंग होंगी उसमें हम अगर फाइंड करेंगे जो सेम है उसको हम लीव कर देंगे, लेकिन जो एक्स्ट्रा होगी उसमें से हम उसको सर्च करेंगे. इससे क्या होगा, हमारा एफर्ट्स कोड कम लिखा होगा और हम कोड एफिशिएंट लिख रहे होंगे। इसके लिए हमने पहले कंडीशन, पहला एज केस हैंडल किया है। इसमें क्या होगा कि अगर L2 L1 से बड़ा है, इट मीन्स वो -1 रिटर्न करेगा, क्योंकि सब स्ट्रिंग अगर स्ट्रिंग से बड़ी होगी तो ये कंडीशन फॉल्स हो जाएगी, इसीलिए यहाँ पर रिटर्न होगा -1। देन फॉर हमने हर एक स्ट्रिंग के अंदर प्रेजेंट जितनी भी सब स्ट्रिंग थी उनको इटरेट किया है। उनके इटरेट करने के लिए उनके अंदर एक और, we know that string is iterable, then we will check every character which are present in this string. For this we will use another for loop. Then we will check if both the string characters is similar, then we will break this for loop. Then we will check, then अगर j L2 के इक्वल होगा तो रिटर्न कर देंगे हम उस एलिमेंट को, इट मीन्स हमें वो फाइंड हो चुका है। सेकेंड वाले स्ट्रिंग फर्स्ट वाले स्ट्रिंग में प्रेजेंट है तो हम स्ट्रिंग प्रेजेंट करेंगे। देन अगर वो L के इक्वल है I लेकिन J L2 के इक्वल नहीं है तो हम यहाँ पर -1 रिटर्न करेंगे। I hope this video will helpful for you. If you have any suggestion and doubts regarding this question, you can comment in a comment section. We will solve more question and more videos. And if you like this video series, please share and like and subscribe this channel.